Hello, my dear brothers and sisters. Welcome to Paradise. I'm Ismat. On this earth, in this human experience, we have a human identity. In the spiritual world, each one of us a spirit being. Each and every one of us are very unique and special. And our spiritual identity is very unique to each and every one of us. And today I'm going to reveal to you my spiritual identity. In this human experience, I am Ismat. That's my human identity. In the spiritual world, I'm known as Jesus. I am Jesus. I was born as a female and I lived my life as Ismat and lived a normal life like everyone else. Until 2 years ago, when I had my sudden spiritual awakening. And when I went through this awakening, I became aware of my spiritual identity and my mission that I'm to carry out here on earth. At the onset of my journey into my spiritual awakening, I did not know of my identity as being Jesus. As I grew in my spiritual wisdom, I was slowly introduced to my identity as being Jesus. In the beginning, when I was becoming aware of who I am, or I was getting this confirmation, I was in denial to the truth of who I am. But denying the truth of who I am only caused me lots of misery and sufferings. And at one point, I could no longer go on denying the truth of who I am, and I surrendered to that. But I had no plan on revealing my identity to the world. So I continued to work and devote my time to my spiritual wisdom and on my spiritual mission work. I have made a video about our soul's journey from the spiritual world to the earth and how it works. And if you watch this video, you will have a better understanding as to my position here in this human form right now. About 2 weeks ago, I received a message from our Father God telling me to warn the world about the fire that is about to engulf the entire earth and which will lead to the annihilation of our Mother Earth, and to reveal my identity to the world. For 2 weeks, I was thinking and rethinking, confirming, reconfirming with my angels, with God, if it is the right time. And the message that I received that it is my time to claim who I came here to be. But it's very important that to understand the significance of my arrival. As you all know, those of you who believe in Christian religion, you know that Jesus said he would return. And the new beginning that is going to take place in the new kingdom, in the paradise, it is written in also Torah, it's written in Quran. And so there is, it does not matter which religion, every religious leaders that came, even Krishna mentioned it in his Bhagavad Gita. All the prophets that came to this world with the warning to humanity and the guidance that they brought, each and every one of them, they did warn us for a grim future that humanity faces. The fate of humanity was revealed to us. So that beginning can only happen when we end our journey here. And that means that we need to prepare ourselves for ascension, or which is also known as rapture. And the way that will be taken out, if you see my video in here, I explain in details as to how we'll be taken out of this earth. It's very important to understand the significance of my journey rather than about me. What I'm trying to say is that I do not wish to get any special attention for the job that I came here to do. What's more important is that you concentrate on my work that I am doing and I'm revealing to you, because these are paving the pathways for you to return to your own greatness, to your own power. So that's the most important part, and we need to work together in order for us to find our way back to our light. So, and only I know the truth of who I am. Okay, it's not the fact that I believe that this is I am Jesus, but I know that I am Jesus, and I have, this is my truth. Because, but how can you accept that this is the truth? It has to come to you. Anyone can believe anything. Okay, the fact that I am Jesus, I'm not believing that. I know that. I know who I am. But when you know who you are, or you can see your own light, that is when you can see the light of others. So the fact that whether I am or not, that has to come in you, and that truth has to come in you. That has to be your knowing, not a belief that, oh, I believe she is, but I know that she is who she says she is. So it's very important that you work on your greatness. It's not about me. This journey, I'm here since my childhood to adulthood. Everything that I went through in my life, everything has served me as an experience and as lessons for me to help you with your journey. So therefore, my whole life has been about you, and everything that I am doing, it's about you. I came here for you. So I want you to focus on that and not on me. And I know that people idolize the religious leaders, but it's more important to understand the concept of religion, or what's written in the doctrine, and not so much of what's being preached by others, but doing your own work into knowing your own religion, no matter what religion you are. After all, religion is all about binding with God. We are here in a human form. We strayed away from our source, and now religion was to help us find our way back to our source. And the significance of all the religious leaders is that they came here with this message that the world is going to come to an end, and how this world is actually going to turn to a so-called hell. And that's the reason we wanted to have everyone out of this world. All of their work, all the previous leaders that came, all of their work was to help humans find their way back. It was humans' free will that God gave us, which led us into the experience, into the darkness. It has to also be the will of you to come back to your light. No one, even God himself or God herself, whatever you wish to, the way you see it, God does not have any sex, so will not force you. God will not force you to do that, and God never did, and none of the religious leaders ever did. It is man that with their limited understanding, enforce others or impose their beliefs on others. But it is very important to understand that you need to stay on your path. What others do, it's none of your business. The way others doing their religion work, whatever they're doing, it's up to them. What you need to work is on yourself. You are an individual. You are not a group. You are not a society. You are you, okay? And you are important. Yes, we exist amongst all these people around us, but they are all here. We are here to help each other. That means what we are bringing forward, it makes a difference to the people around us. So if we do a deed of good, deed of something great, that creates heaven for us. And as opposed to if we did something negative in nature, something that is the Satan's energy, if we did anything of that will create the hell. So yes, we are the creator of our own reality, and it's very important to understand that. And when I'll go into details in different videos explaining and going subject by subject, watching it from a spiritual vantage point, which is the eagle view. You can see in all areas, and as human we are very concentrated and into our surroundings, and we're not seeing the bigger picture. Anyway, I just want you to understand that the importance of me being here, that means that our time is very imperative. Okay, we need to work diligently and work toward our light, and starting now. There is no tomorrow. We are living in the moment of right now. This moment is actually becoming so-called, or this moment is creating that future. It's there are many misconceptions that are actually straying us from religion, the true meaning of religion, and taking us to a path into darkness. Please watch my other videos where I am bringing so many messages and clarifying so many misconceptions that we are holding, and that's actually preventing us to find our purity. Thank you so much, and I will be seeing you in my next video. I love you all very much from the bottom of my heart. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave it below, and I'll try my best to answer each and every one of your questions. Thank you.